reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating ceasefire. So
I think they both violated it. I don't think I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't like the fact that Israel went out this morning at all, and I'm going to see if I can stop it. So as soon as I get away from you, I'm going to see if I can stop it, okay?
Tensions escalate between Israel and Iran despite ceasefire announcement. Despite the recent announcement of a ceasefire, hostilities between Israel and Iran have continued to escalate, with both sides trading accusations and military strikes amid rising casualties and international concern. U.S. President Donald Trump, in a strongly worded statement, criticized both Israel and Iran for undermining the fragile ceasefire agreement. Expressing frustration, he used harsh language to condemn the violations and called for immediate restraint from both nations. His remarks come after reports of renewed violence in the region, threatening to unravel diplomatic efforts aimed at de-escalation. According to Israeli military sources, their forces carried out a targeted strike against an Iranian radar installation in response to what they described as hostile provocations. However, officials claim that Israel has held back from launching further operations following a conversation between Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Trump. The Israeli leadership maintains that it is committed to avoiding further escalation, provided there are no additional attacks from the Iranian side. In contrast, Iranian officials have denied launching any new offensives after the truce was declared. Tehran has accused Israel of violating the ceasefire and initiating renewed hostilities. The Iranian government insists that it is acting strictly in defense of its sovereignty and civilian population. Witnesses in Tehran reported what they described as one of the most intense nights of Israeli aerial bombardment prior to the official start of the ceasefire. Residents described loud explosions and widespread damage across several districts. Local authorities in Iran stated that 9 individuals were killed in the northern region of the country as a result of these overnight strikes. On the Israeli side, the southern city of Beersheba was also hit during the exchange. Magen David Adom, Israel's National Emergency Medical Service, confirmed that 4 people lost their lives in a building that had been struck by a projectile. Rescue workers on the ground reported that the structure had been serving as a shelter for local residents, seeking protection from ongoing attacks. International observers and humanitarian agencies have expressed grave concern over the rapidly deteriorating situation. The United Nations has called for both nations to exercise maximum restraint and adhere to the terms of the ceasefire agreement to avoid further loss of civilian life. As the situation continues to unfold, the global community watches closely, urging both sides to step back from the brink and recommit to diplomatic dialogue. With casualties mounting and tensions flaring, the risk of a broader regional conflict remains a pressing concern,